Okay, so the Dalton Nuclear Institute at the University of Manchester is part of the UK's academic nuclear capability, and we're really about three things. We're about new people, we're about new knowledge, and we're about the impact of both in society and the impact of both in the nuclear sector. Okay, so my role is to direct the Dalton Nuclear Institute, and over the last few years that has meant regenerating research facilities to generate the new knowledge and new courses and educational material to generate the new skills. And to make the impact, we've built some very strong strategic partnerships with the nuclear industry and with other universities. And together, I hope that's making a difference to the UK. Well, I did my PhD at the University of Manchester on aerospace materials. So the basic reason I joined the nuclear industry was because the nuclear industry were the first ones to offer me a job. Having said that, it has been the most rewarding career I could have hoped for. I've often stayed in nuclear research and development, and in that area, every day is different, every challenge you face is different, and so there's a freshness to the job. But also, it's enabled me to work in industry and then move into academia and use my knowledge and pass that on to the next generation. So with students passing their PhD vivas just last week, it's hugely rewarding. The nuclear industry in this country has got a tremendous future. After 20 years of reducing in terms of numbers of workers, in terms of nuclear research and so on, we're now going forward into a nuclear renaissance, with new nuclear reactors being built in this country over the next 10 or 15 years, with the growth in nuclear research and development looking ahead to future reactor systems, perhaps small modular reactors, fast reactors and so on, as well as the big decommissioning and waste management program that's being delivered at the moment. So from extending the life of current operations, building new reactors, decommissioning old reactors safely and managing our nuclear waste legacy, there is a huge opportunity for people in the sector now going forward. I think one of the biggest challenges that the industry faces is actually one of public perception, because nuclear as a word sparks all sorts of thoughts in people's minds. And I think as a sector, both industry and government and academia working together have got a real role to play in improving and developing public perception of our sector. I think we can be proud of what we do, but I think we need to change the way we engage with the public. I think we need to be clear about what we say. I think we need to have a dialogue with the public about what their issues are, and we need to address those. We need to gain trust by respect and openness and transparency, and we need to build consultation where the work that we do impacts on daily lives. And I think that offers an opportunity, but also a challenge, because as a sector, culturally, we tend to be quite secretive and very science heavy. So we need to change the way we communicate with the public to help improve the perception of our sector. For young people, the industry offers a tremendous career path, not just in science and engineering, but of course it does that, but in other aspects, in finance, in investment, in insurance, in public relations, in human factors, in a very wide range of career paths. It also offers the opportunity for international engagement, either through research in international programs or presenting at international conferences, as I've been lucky enough to do. But also the nuclear industry is a global industry now. What happens in one country affects what happens somewhere else. And I think going forward, the sector will join up much more internationally, and that creates great opportunities for young people, not just in this country, but around the world. The Young Generation Network offers a community of practice of young people who are making a difference in the industry, who are working together, sharing best practice, learning from each other. And for students at university, that gives them a real buzz and a career path that they can be proud of. Nuclear energy offers a low carbon and reliable source of electricity, not just for this country, but around the world. and it's an important component of an energy mix. We're not saying it should all be nuclear, but nuclear needs to play its part alongside renewable energy, alongside carbon capture and storage. But nuclear energy has got the track record to show it can deliver, and it can deliver reliable, low carbon electricity.